Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 12 trades. Now there's 21 instruments here I look at, and I traded more than half of them. I've taken every one of my trades directly from this daily trade plan expert advisor. And today's date happens to be August the 22nd, and I've had another fantastic day of trading. This is my second day for trading using my this expert advisor, this plan. Now I've done my daily trade plan this morning around 6 o'clock for August 22nd, 22, and takes about 30 minutes or so to do it. But now it literally takes 10 seconds. And this is running in real time, 24 hours a day. Anytime you want to trade, just come to the computer, pick the one that you want to trade, take a look at it, and make a decision. Now at 6 o'clock when I started to put this together, I took a snapshot of it. And here is a snapshot or a screenshot. And if you put this on pause, you're going to see that. Now, I'm looking a little bit closer. This one I took at 9 o'clock, so the market shifted a bit. Now remember, every 30 minutes, this column can change. At the top of the hour, both of these columns can change. And every 4 hours, and on my platform, that's 8 o'clock in the morning, all three of these can change. And of course, the daily, weekly, monthly takes longer to change. Now I wanted to take two screenshots. This was 9 a.m. And let's see, this one here was 6 a.m., the same time that I'm putting together this plan. So we can put this on pause, and as you can see, everything is bearish here. Everything is bearish here. The only one that is not is the dollar, which crude oil. Let's see, here it is here. Crude oil, look for bullish. Crude oil, watch for bullish. Anyhow, I would say it's about 95%. It's really hard to get it 100% because, well, this is 100%, and this, if I read the candles a little bit wrong, it's a human error. And this, there is no human error. This is the way it is. So that's why I love this, because in about 2 more months from now, I'm going, let's see, a month or two anyhow, I'm going to stop making this. And why pay $100 a month for this when you can pay one price and never have to pay again? So this is a much better package deal, much better. Now that, along with the Easy Trader, along with that comes with the Super Signal Indicator, when you get the alert and you know you want to be selling, all you do is wait for any kind of a pullback or a little bit better entry, and then you can take your trade, which is exactly some of the things I was doing today. So now we can get into these trades. I did Forex, I did futures, and I went in the direction of course, the expert advisor. And the time now is going on 10:30, so the market has did a bit of shifting. So every one of these trades, taking them at some various times here. I sold them all, as the daily trade plan was like mostly all red, all bearish. And I never know which one's going to move the most, so that's why you got to do a few trades. In other words, more than one, because if you just did the one here and you're sitting around for, a few hours for very little, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So remember I said wanted to be selling. That's what I did. Let's see where I got in at. And of course, when I closed them out, I basically close out when I'm happy, and I'm always happy with 200 or more. And because I have this DAX here, I'm 100% sure that this is well over 500 pips and ticks today. So another great day of trading for sure. Great way to start off the week using my Easy Trader system. It has these arrows in here. And when things line up, you are going to get an audio pop-up box. Like this box right here, you'll get an audio sound. It'll tell you the at the top here, instrument, what time frame you're on, the time, and whether you should be buying and or selling. And of course, you can also send it to your email, which I don't do. Send it to your cell phone, I don't do, but I put the other ones on true. And you can use different moving averages, different types of moving averages. It's up to you. And remember, if you make any changes, you press OK and make sure you save the template. So let's get on with these trades. And just to let you know, this, along with the daily trade plan EA, all I'm waiting for is going in a direction. Today it's obviously selling, so waiting for a pullback and then a trigger, which is right here and here. So you would take a look at the charts and see if things are lining up properly. Now I took the trade here. It did go against me, but that's the way trading goes. And on futures, a 10 or 20 tick stop, like it just many times will not hold. Now this one pays $5 for each tick, so this, let's see, it has to be 3. 3 times 5 is 15, times 10 lots is paid out $150. Moving on to the next trade, Euro CAD. Let's go take a look at that. Here we go. Wanted to be selling it. I'm glad I got out over here because I would have had to wait for another cycle. And by the way, I could have entered the trade again, but I had a lot of trades running, so it's hard to manage a bunch of trades. But anyhow, I was happy with, looks like 3 again. 3 pips, times the 10 lots paid out $230. Moving on to the next trade. Another one I sold. Just bring in the data here. The blue box, in other words. Let's drag this up, see where I got in at. If I stayed in the trade, I could have probably made double that today if I would have stayed in the trade longer. But how many tips, how many pips, how many ticks, and how much money do you really want to make each day? It's up to you. But I even teach within the training videos of my trigger systems, like how to stay in the trade for more pips. So this is 6, and it has to be 6 pips because it pays $10 a pip. So, and then times by 10 lots, paid out $600. Moving right along to the next trade, which is the pound Swiss. Sold it. Let's see where I got in at. Would have been better to get out over here. I didn't see it. Had to wait for another cycle. Same as the previous one. It looks like I closed it out at a good time. Looks like I locked in about 10. That would be about right. 10 pips. And those 10 pips paid out $1,145. Moving on to the next trade. Pound dollar. This one pays $10 a pip. Looks like I got out at a good price here. Decided to do one more cycle. That doesn't bother me because with my daily trade plan, it said to sell a lot of red. So when it makes a 20 pip move or whatever that is, 18, 19, like it doesn't bother me. And it went good for, well, it has to be 28. 28 pips times $10 times 10 lots paid out $2,800. Okay, let's move on to the Dow Jones. Now this one pays $5 a tick. Dropped it down to the 5 minutes so I can get a little bit better reading. Dow Jones. Got in right here, and I close it out right here. Now I used a calculator, and it did say 68, and there it is right there. Because if you do 68 times $5 times 10 lots, that'll equal to $3,400. Now on this next one, it looked really good, the chart, so I decided to put in a second position. I do that from time to time. Let's see, first one I took, various times here, 9:18 and almost 9:30. S&P 500. There it is right there. I dropped it down to the 5 minutes so you can see the two more clearly. Well, this is the first one. I'm actually 9:20. No, this was the second trade. But anyhow, let's run a check on that. And I'm going to get a calculator. So I took the trade at this cursor, and just to let you know, the calculator said 72. And there it is right there. Remove the last digit. So 72 times 5 times 10 lots, it ended up paying out $3,625. And of course, let's run a check on the next one. Again, I'll need a calculator. I took it a little bit before, and I don't know which one it is here now, but I'm going to use a calculator. I'll get an accurate reading. So the calculator did say 87 ticks. So let's see if I can find that. 87. There it is there. So it has to be that cursor. 87.5. It's exact. 87.5 ticks times $5 times 10 lots. And I could have made a lot more, by the way. It looks like more than 2 times that amount. But with the 10 lots, on this one, it ended up paying $4,375. Moving on to gold. This one's easier to calculate because it pays $10. There's the arrow, wanted to be selling. And this is why you have to have trade management and money management in order. Because if you're not paying attention, you could easily turn a winning trade into a losing trade. But this thing can easily hook around and continue down. At that point, you have to look at the meter and see what it says. As soon as you get a signal. Remember, the signals are when it goes from blue to all 3 of these red. And then again, blue to all 3 red. So if it's going to go down, these 3 will turn red. So gold, let's see. Gold should be, looking at the money, should be, looks like 55. So let's see if I can find 55. And there it is there. 55, and point something, obviously. But probably 0.1. So it's 55 ticks times $10 times 10 lots, paid out $5,510. Moving on to the Russell. This one does pay also the same, $10 a tick, so it should be 57. So let's see, Russell. Here we go. Another one, if I stayed in a trade, I could have made whatever that difference is, 56 more, and should be 57. So let's see, it got in there, it should say 57, and it does. 57 ticks, could have made double that, by the way. 57 times $10 times 10 lots, paid out $5,700. Moving on to silver, this one pays $50 a tick. Now you're not going to get a lot of ticks, but times $50 is not too bad. This, take the money, divide it by 50, easy to do in your head, works out to 12. There it is there. So 12 times 50 times 10 lots paid out $6,000. Now we're into the DAX 30, which is the one that moves the most, pays the most, as you're about to see. Let's drop it down to the 5 minutes because it's going to be hard to get an accurate reading. And I just notice can't do that at this point in time. But anyhow, DAX 30. I used a calculator. I took the money divided by $3.75, and that came up with 565 ticks. So let's see how close I can get to that number. 565. And it's going to be impossible to get it right on. It's more easier if I was on the 5 minutes. But anyhow, it's 565 times $3.75 times 10 lots. That paid out $21,187. So I added up all the pips and the ticks, and like I said, I knew it was going to be well over 500. Total for today was 966 ticks, and that ended up paying out $54,723. So if your system is not producing like my Easy Trader system, which has the super signal indicator, that in combination of the daily trade plan expert advisor, it's a great combination. It has improved my trading, made it much, much easier to trade. So if you want to get some more information on these two new products I just came up with, I had a coder to make each one of these. Remember, the daily trade plan is an expert advisor. It runs in real time, so you can trade any time of the day, 24 hours a day. The market's open. The market actually has to be open, as it says right here. It must be open for this plan to receive data and show information. But anyhow, that, along with this super signal indicator, which gives pop-up alerts, all you got to do is match it up with the daily trade plan, wait for the best time entry, get in the trade, and you know, at least for me, I get plenty of trades every day, and a lot of successful trades, as you can see. So this information is right below this video, and I'm not gonna read all of this. You know, PayPal links if you want to buy, unless you're in Canada. And if you have any questions at all about any of this kind of stuff, simple. All you got to do is, well, pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. And just to let you know, I really do prefer Skype. Made it easy for you. All you got to do is click on this link, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session. You know, I'll answer your questions, give you some tips and tricks. I'll you know, if you have questions obviously about any of this stuff, I'll answer it. And keep in mind, there's absolutely no obligation to you whatsoever. Just wanted to point out that this each of these has 3 videos, about 32 minutes long each, and going over it, showing plenty of trade examples. And this super signal indicator really gives you the perfect timing for the up and down cycles. And this is what I really like about this. Everybody wants to get in at the beginning. Most traders, 95% of the traders, are getting in after it's already moved 70 or 80%. You're getting in way too late, and then it does a fairly large pullback, and it's hitting people's stops. So keep that in mind. And that's why I love this, because it gets me in at the beginning, not near the end. So anyhow, I do believe it's time to wrap up this video. And of course, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day and the next video, hopefully it'll be tomorrow, as long as I don't have any distractions. want to wish you good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.